Can't let me forget. Okay, we're recording. Okay, so I'm gonna disappear and all you're gonna see is that screen behind me, okay? Can you do a thumbs up, Kamira? Thumbs up? Yes, good. Okay. I get to take this off, but it's just for you to hear me and understand me better. I'm not cheating. Okay, so social studies. This is your homepage. My office hours is 3 o'clock to 3:30, kind of, but not really, because we got to get y'all dismissed in the afternoons, and that might run into some of my time. But if you ever have questions or concerns or comments or whatever, you can email me. Here is all of our 6th grade team and their email addresses in case you need them. That is the school phone number, and then here is our daily schedule, or your daily schedule. Okay, so announcements.
Ms. Hill, can you call 3603, please, Ms. Hill?
Okay, so that was, oh my gosh. It says meet us in class or go to the module tab in the list on the left and check out day 1. So what that means is you would go to the modules tab, which is right there. And then it said opening week, day 1, you would click on this. Okay, so there is your title. If you notice, it says this assignment does not count towards the final grade. Some things we do will count and some things will not. This does not. You have something that you're gonna need to submit because there is a submit assignment button, okay? So if you ever see that submit assignment, you know that you need to do something that goes along with this. Sorry, I just had another person join. Hopefully it worked. Good morning, Jada.
Good morning.
All right. All right, day 1 says, below is some information that will help you get to know your teacher a little better. Step 1, click on the Pages tab on the left-hand column. I try to explain it as much as possible so you'll know where to go if you're not very familiar with Canvas. So we're gonna go over to the Pages tab. While you're there, you're gonna click on View All Pages tab that pops up and you're gonna read through each page. So I go over to the Pages tab, and then View All Pages pops up. And we're gonna read through all the pages. Well, there's only 1 page. Yay! Okay, so that is what I just went through a second ago with you guys that was not recording. So my office hours, my email, the whole team email, the school phone number, and then your schedule. So I'm done with this, and I'm like, okay, now what do I do? So I would go back to the module under opening week, meet the teacher. We have now completed step 1 and step 2. Does that make sense for you guys? Okay. So the next thing says the syllabus tab will give you the overview of our class for this year. Step 1, click on the syllabus tab in the left-hand column and read through it. So I come over here to syllabus. All right. So are you with me, Kamira? What'd she say? Kamira, are you with me? Okay. All right, so again, there's my email. This is my personal phone number. Do not blow up my phone, y'all. That's for like dying emergencies only, okay? The first time you call, I don't know that I'll answer because I don't know your phone number. I don't know who it is calling me, and I don't usually answer phone numbers that I don't know. So if you need to, just leave a message and I'll call you back. Does that make sense? But try to use email as much as you can. The next thing up there is the grading policy. You have 3 things you're going to get graded on. Assignments are 50%, assessments are 35%, and then vocabulary is 15%. So most things are going to go under assignments. That's anything that we normally do in class. Okay, that's not a test. So if it's a test or quiz, it's going to go under assessments. If you notice, assessments is a lot lower for the percentage because we're going to weight what you do in class more than your test. You still need to do good on your test. And then vocabulary is part of what we need to be learning in social studies. So that is going to be 15%. So we have our student learning options. You are face-to-face and they are my virtuals right now. We have our attendance, and you have to be, if you're home and you're virtual, you have to be logging into Canvas. So virtual students must log into Canvas course and complete the assignment every day. If not, you're not going to be counted present. Okay, so just because you're home doesn't mean you get the day off. You still have class. Rules and expectations. Follow all directions, raise your hand and be recognized before speaking, which y'all are doing fantastically. Do not talk while others are speaking. Again, you're doing fantastic. Keep hands, feet, objects, and hurtful words to yourself. Doing fantastic. Respect others and their property. We're doing a good job of. Come to class with all materials, computer, books, paper, and pencils. And your computer should be charged. It's not that you come to school and your computer is dead and you need to plug it in somewhere. That is your responsibility to do each night. So come to school with a charged computer. SLANT is our virtual expectations. This might be kind of hard to see, but this is whenever you are on the computer with me, not necessarily sitting in class. So the S stands for space for learning. You need to set up your workspace with your stuff. It needs to be a flat, stable surface. Like this thing's not flat, and I had to jack it up a little bit, but it's the best I can do for right now. Consider where you're going to be and try not to be distracted. Okay, the only thing I have behind me is that computer screen, right? Okay, I don't want you to be Zooming with me and like doing high fives and jumping jacks and all kinds of, that's going to distract people that are on the computer. L says look at the screen, close out any distracting tabs that you have, put your cell phone away, don't be watching TV.
Mr. Outlaw, can you come to the office or dial 3603, please?
A stands for ask questions. So you need to look at the material and ask questions. Use the chat to ask a question. That is on the bottom probably of your tabs when you are virtual. And then raise your hand when you have a question when you are virtual, okay? You notice for Kamara, I tried to do like a thumbs up or shake your head. So it's not that you're talking because you're usually going to be muted, but we still need to communicate with a thumbs up or a shake your head. Well, nod your head. If you want to turn your camera off, like Jada, I can't see her face. It's a good ice cream sundae is the picture that I see. That's fine. Some of you will be comfortable. Some of you won't be showing your video. But it's good for me to be able to see you if you want to do that because I can see your reactions. And then talk with others. You'll be called on to speak in class, to be prepared, volunteer to participate, stay on task, and use appropriate language. We have another person. right, so topics for social studies. Y'all see this long list? I'm not saying we're gonna get through all of this, but that's what we're gonna strive for. Some of these things are gonna take 1 week, some of them may take 2 weeks. It just depends on what we're doing and how invested we get in each of those topics. So, might be some things up there that you're interested in. Might be some things up there that you've never heard of and you're like, oh my gosh, what is that? I don't know, but we have a lot to talk about, a lot to learn about. You're going to be very educated when our class is over. Jax, can you hear me, buddy? It says connecting to audio. All right, so I have looked at that. So I go back to my modules page. Go back to meet the teacher, and there's other things under there for us to do this week, but I haven't let you be able to see them because I don't want you to get ahead. So we just checked out the syllabus. We read through it on everything on the left-hand side, and then it says click on this link, which says opening week, to respond to a discussion question. So you should be able to click there, and it should take you to the discussion. And the discussion says, what questions do you have about meeting the teacher or the syllabus? And see how we already have a person right here. She responded. Did you have a great year last year? So Jayla is somebody that I have taught before. So that's more of like a personal question, but that's fine. But this is where my virtual people, if you're on the social studies page and you want to put something there, feel free. And I can see the questions that you might have, either about meet the teacher. Oh, we haven't done that. Meet the teacher or the syllabus. Hold on. I forgot to do something. Y'all, there's a page gone. Oh my gosh. No. Oh no. Oh no. When you meet the teacher, there's supposed to be teacher information. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, here's the meet the teacher. Hey Jax, I don't know if you can see me, but I see that you're in there now. Hope you're having a good morning. Thanks for coming and meeting us on Zoom. This is me and Mr. J. His name is Jason, but we call him Mr. J. Some of you might have seen him with me across the street. I've been teaching for 19 years in various elementary schools, 2nd grade through 5th grade. I was at Ada for the last 6 years teaching 4th grade. I've been married to Mr. J for 6 years. His job is in the medical field doing sleep studies. So he works at night and he watches people sleep. How crazy is that? That's not like the biggest part of his job, but he has them all kind of hooked up to a computer and he can see people's brain waves and their breathing and all kinds of stuff about what they're doing and helps them figure out what their sleep issues are. We moved to Ayden about 1.5 years ago and have been loving it here. This is my little monster. This is Zeke. He has an upcoming birthday this Saturday on the 22nd. He will be 4. He is enjoying his days at Kids and Company. Are any of you going there on your off week? Kids and Company? No? No? Okay. Well, he's there full-time on Lee Street. He loves cars, monster trucks, dinosaurs, Ninja Turtles, and playing outside. And this is Zoe. This is my 16-year-old stepdaughter. Zoe, she's a senior this year at South Central High School. She enjoys hanging out with her friends, as most teenagers do. And she's currently looking for a job because she only has like 1 class. It's her senior year. So that is Niece the teacher. Okay, so I go back to home because I need to fix you. And I go back to modules. Way to go, Brett. And then this is where you could click with your discussion. Right there. Okay, so anybody have any questions for me, Meet the teacher, or about the syllabus? Nothing. Nobody's gonna ask anything? No? Okay. All right. Why is she up there? Okay. All right, so we are going to stop there. Kamara, Jada, Jax, I am going to stop with our Zoom because the next thing we're going to do is the class is going to play 2 truths and a lie, just to kind of get to know each other a little bit better. And then we're going to go into our science class, but there's no information being given on our science class, except for you need to check out the syllabus page so you'll know what we're doing in science. Okay, Kamara? Yes? Okay, thank you for the thumbs up. So you are checking out the science page and then you are done with me until your first electives class. Okay? Jada, I hope you're good. And Jax, I will see you guys later. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. Hey, there's Jada. Good meeting for all.